Oh, hi everyone. I'll continue my physics or nature's physics. Physics uh, from the nature's perspective. I represent nature. And previously been talking about light. And the light, I uh, I think that's it. No more light. Next, I'll talk about the Schrodinger's cat. The Schrodinger's cat is really, really, really simple. Somehow, Einstein got involved, and also cat is kind of, you know, stir people's emotion. So this Schrodinger's cat business, there are too many human factors involved. So in order to understand the Schrodinger's cat, or in order to cure your from it, or to save you from it, you need to clear your head of all emotions, namely from nature's perspective, from emotionless perspective, and see this issue, and then you might be, you know, uh, able to or see it like I do, or like a nature does, or like a God or Jesus daddy. A cat could be dead and alive at the same time. This sort of a thing, there are plenty in human thoughts, and in mathematics, in some wise stories. Most familiar, uh, Russell, I think, yeah, his name's Bertrand, right? Bertrand Russell. I forgot his first name. Anyway, he had that barber's paradox, and that barber could be a customer and also a barber. Therefore, it is a situation of double identity. And the cat is the same thing. It could be dead and alive. So it's also a double identity situation. And then the mathematics, there's that. Oh, I didn't really prepare for this, but anyhow, I think it's called Gödel's incompleteness or something theorem. Basically means there is as long as a system consists integer, and then you have something or a statement which could be right or wrong. The, his paper basically is written on a diagonal. Diagonal is a special position. It could be horizontal or vertical. Could be belong to x-axis or y-axis. So diagonal, the points on the diagonal has has double identity. So there are plenty of games you can play with that. And another double identity, or the most probably valuable double identity problem or question, was the center of the universe. It could be sun or earth, and which is so valuable, people killed for it. And then probably the most well known, or maybe even the oldest, this is more than double identity. It's a triple, I mean quadruple or multiple identity, is the story of a blind man and the elephant. I think probably it is widespread. Probably the well known in every country in the world. Several blind person, man, I guess, try to figure out how elephant is look like, and different person touched a different part of elephant, and they have different conclusions. So that the elephant could be a wall, could it be a pillar, could it be a rope, could it be a fan, could it be a whole bunch of things. And it is far more complicated and interesting than Schrodinger's cat. Has more wisdom or intelligence value. Schrodinger's cat only alive and dead. Of course, alive and dead is rather shocking, right? A cat is rather cute, and play into a human factor and made it a way more overvalued, way more interesting than it deserved. And compare to blind man and elephant, the Schrodinger's cat is really nothing. Okay, so about one more word about multiple identity. So we also limited by our language, even if for a seeing person a blind man could only describe the shape of the elephant using language. Even with us, only language is the tool. How many? Nobody could describe what elephant is like. It's rather complicated, right? So Schrodinger's cat is nothing. However, because it became famous, and so I will devote some time and talk about it. A cat in a box. That's Schrodinger's cat. A cat in a box. What does that mean, really? Think about it. What is the most crucial character of a cat in a box? We can't see. So that cat to us, or we to the cat, we are blind by the box. So Schrödinger's cat is nothing more than blind man and a cat. Only the blindness is replaced by the box. I hope I made that clear enough. So, okay. The cause, or what got Schrödinger and Einstein, was the radioactive phenomena. Given a radioactive material or elements, its atoms may decay, and randomly so. And the physicists came up a concept called a double life. Half-life. Half-life. See, again, our universe is emotionless. Our universe is discrete. Our universe is finite. There's no such thing called a half-life. 3 atoms. What is the half? Or 117? Or 3,077? what is half of that? So half-life is a continuous concept. When you introduce a continuous concept into a finite situation, you're asking for trouble. Okay, so Schrödinger's cat got so darn complicated. As I pointed out a little bit, earlier, a cat alone would do. Cat in a box would do, because the cat can die. With or without all that, the rest of the stuff. So it is only Schrödinger's cat. Only value of it, I say, the only value of it is it's introduced the death to the radioactive situation, or this phenomena, the natural phenomenon of some of the atoms, some of the elements aren't very stable, so they will decay on their own, or they will split on their own, or they will die on their own. So you may take radioactive materials decay, radioactive atoms split as death of that atom. I want to drill this into your head. It's atoms decay, it's atoms death. So I'll try to connect you to something else, and use the human death help you understand what is the situation. And right now it is too late, so I'll record that in the next video. Before, what else I want to mention? Oh, variations of a Schrödinger's cat. You can have many variations. The cat is the least necessary in this thought experiment. Take away the cat, you can still have this experiment. What left? A flask. A glass flask, could be whole and could be broken at the same time. Of course, you don't need poison. That's not very environmentally friendly. So this is more interesting, actually. Schrödinger's flask, or Schrödinger's glass. That is more interesting. Simply because the glass is emotionless. So we human have no attachment to it. And it will not, I guess generally speaking, a glass will not break on its own. It can't do it, right? Generally speaking. Maybe long enough it will. Long enough time it will. So, and of course, you don't really even need a glass. Just the hammer would do. The hammer is both up and down. And you don't even need a hammer. A Geiger counter would do. A Geiger counter could count and not count at the same time. So Schrödinger's cat is really not that big a deal, and only because we got our emotional with the cat, and we got emotional with over the life and death, and got our head all messed up. Okay. Gee, it's too long. All right, I think I have said enough, and I'll record. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.